Pretty good break off.
Very impressed with Neil Robertson throughout the tournament. He just seems to have got stronger and stronger, but you'd never ever discount Ding Junhui. I think he's a great talent, and it's nice to see him back in the final and playing well, because I just felt for a couple of seasons now he's just lost confidence. We all know what confidence means at this game. He just seemed to have lost it slightly, but
great referee.
well, not a bad save.
Would have to play it with check side to avoid canning into the reds and pink. If he wants to go full-blooded for it, that's what would happen. Well, he's managed to get round the back of them. And that was a terrific angle he made there, because it looked a thinnish pot. So he got a lot of screw and side.
As you say, he did do well to avoid the reds. Just looking at what the best colour to play here. It's a possibility he could play the brown if planned, but there's quite a gap between those reds. So maybe playing a cannon into the bunch. Well, as I say, there is a gap between these reds, but it can be made, as we could see from the shot behind the pocket. But it's no certainty, this.
Well, we'll know if it's in before Ding, because we're right behind it.
Six.
And this so often happens when you put all your concentration into a plant, you tend to forget about the cue ball to make contact with it.
There's only 6.
Cannon into that. That's the reason he's going thin off the right side. Has to be careful he doesn't go in off here.
Every reason to play it. Doesn't have to do much with the cue ball. If he pots the red, bound to be on the black.
Very good there from Ding, and he's got an angle on the black if he wants to go into the red. It just touched the near cushion, but the pace allowed it to go into the pocket. He's pointing the tip of his cue, so that's what he's trying to get. But it's funny to control it when it's like this, and to swing it away to the right slightly. Let's just see where the white finishes up and into the reds. He's played it slow, but if he's too hard, he's out of position. I think if he had hit it hard, he might have. He was 8th. He still would have moved the reds, John, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's very unlike Ding. Like you, Dennis, thought he was going to follow that line and play it with pace. He's just about on this red, but well, they used to call it the old toaster, didn't they? Put a piece of bread on that and put it in the fire. It's tricky, though.
That's a terrific recovery shot,
9.
especially with that implement, the old toaster. I never knew that, John. Must have been a Salford saying that. We didn't call it the toaster in Blackburn.
Well, it was the old open fire, wasn't it? When
12.
you stick something on and put it in the fire before toasters were invented. He's not bad on this red. I'm just wondering whether he can roll it in and cannon that red that's just by the black. The problem is, if he tries to get on the black, that red to the right of the black could be a blocker. The trouble is with a cannon, you've got to play it well. But the cannon looks to be the shot. Needs to hit the second red full ball though. Not a problem.
13.
It's just they're a funny pack to go into from the black. It's the way
20.
the reds are there. Much easier to go in from the blue. Just depends on how Ding feels. Looks like he's heading for the blue. Oh, he's gone a bit too far, has he?
21.
No, just about okay. It's a thinnish contact, but he doesn't have to screw this. He just has to roll it in. In fact, he's now a key shot coming up.
$26.
There is one available, as you can see. Still, you have to push it right through the reds. Watch the cue ball here. Played with a lot of topspin and played
27.
well.
Well, he's really lost the first two frames, but has come back strong.
Now the pink may have to go onto the yellow spot because that's the only spot available, and the blue may be blocked if it would pass that red.
$34.
Obviously does, so he's still in pretty good shape here, although the black's completely out of commission at the moment. But I don't think that'll bother Ding, because we've seen against Peter Ebden his final frame where he potted 11 reds and 11 pinks to win a match. Never known that to happen before.
$39. $40.
I think he's also getting used to the pressure, John, of playing for his home fans. You get over 100 million people watching him back in China, and that's a big responsibility. And it's nice to see Ding, as you mentioned earlier, back playing there was a couple of years ago when he won 3 ranking
45.
titles. Lots of support in the audience for
46.
this very likeable Chinese player.
Yes, we always say how difficult it is for overseas players when they come to play on the main tour, which is based in the UK. Living out of a suitcase isn't easy, but of course his mother has come to live in Sheffield, where he practices, so
51.
that'll give him a bit more of a home life and stop him getting homesick. And we were discussing the other day about
52.
the emergence of Liang Wenbo. I think that helps as well, to have a pal, if you like, that you can spend some social time with, and practice, of course.
Just the start Ding wanted after the mid-session interval.
$58.
It all looked so good at the start, 2-0 up, but the way he's played in this Grand Prix, this is going to be one home dinger of a final. The boys in the studio couldn't separate them.
61. $62.
He's made 151 centuries in his short career.
69.
He really is one of the game's great break builders.
$77. 78. $84. $87. Thank you. 90. $94.
That's the colours he's potted in this break. The bottom of your screen. He's had a bit
99.
of everything. 1 yellow, 3 greens, a brown, 6 blues, a pink, 5 blacks. Somewhere over the rainbow there's a break there.
105.
A terrific round of applause from this crowd in the Kelvin Hall. What a start for the young Chinese sensation. He's made a century break straight after the